Hello everyone, my name is Amol More and welcome to our channel Solution to Blackboard. Now today one of our student has asked us this very interesting question. The question is the number of rational points. A rational point is a point in which a comma b is called as rational if a and b both are rational numbers which lie on the circumference of a circle having center at pi comma e. Okay, so in order to make you understand the idea behind this question, let me explain you that you have a circle, let us say, and the center of this circle is nothing but pi comma e, right? This is your pi comma e, the center. Let me write it upwards, pi comma e. This is your center. Now let me say that there are, for instance, there are two such points. Okay, there are two such points which are lying on the circumference of the circle. Let me say one point is A and the other point is B, and both are rational points. It means what? x1, y1, x2, y2 both are rational points. It means that x1 belongs to a rational number, y1 belongs to a rational number, even x2, y2 both belong to a rational number, right? So if I say I draw a chord AB, let us say I draw a chord AB. So see, I have drawn a chord AB now. Now why am I drawing this chord? Let us understand. If this chord is drawn and if I want to have the midpoint of this chord, let me say that point is D. So definitely the formula for the midpoint is nothing but x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. As we all know that we have assumed that a and b are both rational numbers, so x1 plus x2 is a rational number and that divided by 2 is also a rational number. Similarly, y1 plus y2 is a rational number and y1 plus y2 by 2 will also be a rational number. So let me call that x3, y3, right? And let me say that x3 and y3 both are rational numbers. Okay, now if you understand the 10th standard property which says that if we join the midpoint of the chord and the center of the circle, that will be perpendicular, right? Okay, now let me calculate the slope of AB. The slope of AB, which is MAB, will be equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. Now understand this particular part, that y2 is a rational number, y1 is a rational number, so y2 minus y1 will be a rational number and x2 minus x1 will also be a rational number. So p upon q, they both belong to rational numbers. So basically p upon q is a rational number. So slope of AB is a rational number, right? Now let me calculate slope of CD. Now understand this particular part, that y2 minus y1 will be e minus y3 and x2 minus x1 will be pi minus x3. Now there is no rational number which can cancel e, right? What am I saying? That there is no rational number which can cancel e, because y3 is a rational number and e minus y3. So an irrational number, which is e is an irrational number and even pi is an irrational number. So irrational number minus rational number will always result in irrational number. And pi minus x3, again pi is an irrational number minus rational number again will give you irrational number. So basically irrational upon irrational will belong to irrational. So what do we have is slope of CD is irrational and slope of AB is rational. Now you will say, why sir is calculating the slopes of AB and CD? So there is a relation that slope of AB into slope of CD should be equal to minus 1 if we are taking their product, if they are perpendicular to each other. So if I say that, if let us say that I take the product of these two slopes, if I say I am taking the product of these two slopes, let me say over here on this page, so MAB into MCD equal to minus 1, this should happen, but MAB is rational and MCD is irrational. Now tell me, can a rational number into an irrational number be minus 1? Is it possible? Rational into irrational, can this give you minus 1? So it's totally not possible. Rational into irrational can never give you -1. It's totally impossible. Why? Because -1 is a rational number. So you will say rational into irrational is giving me rational. So this is not possible. Rational into irrational always gives you irrational number. That means this is a contradiction. This is a contradiction and this is totally not possible. Hence our assumption that there are two such points on the circumference of the circle such that they both are rational is totally wrong. Then you will say there will be three such points, but even if you take the third point C, let me say that point is E, and which is x4 y4, again the same thing can be applied, right? For ME, AE and even for BE the same operation can happen, and again we will reach a contradiction, right? So basically what I mean to say, there cannot be 2 points on the circumference of the circle having center at pi e which are both rational, or 3 points for that matter, or 4 points. So there cannot be 2 or more than 2 points. So how many points are possible? Yes, only one point can be possible such that it is rational. Only one point. Okay, if more than one points are there, then that will form a chord, and then this contradiction will happen, which I just showed you, that slope of CD into slope of AB will not come -1, because they are what? They are the perpendicular, because the perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to any chord bisects the chord and it is perpendicular, right? So that will be a contradiction. So how many points are possible? Just one point on the circumference of the circle is possible, so that there is no contradiction at all. Because if there is only one point, then there will be no chord, no point to bisect, no perpendicular, and no such contradiction. Hence the answer to this question is at most one point. I hope you understood the clarity and the concept in this question. If you understood this concept, please hit the like button, and if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe to our channel Solution to Black Book. This is Amol More saying bye bye to you. आज के लिए बस इतना ही.